when your load exceeds your limit. In what now seems like another lifetime, I was the plant manager for a local manufacturing company. We manufactured filtration systems and filters for industrial use. The steel filter vessels we manufactured operated under pressure. Consequently, each vessel was designed, manufactured, and tested to operate safely at a specified limit. Then, that limit was stamped in a prominent place on the faceplate of the vessel for all to see. Part of the testing procedure involved testing the vessel to 1.5 times its stated operating pressure. In other words, if a vessel was designed to operate at 100 pounds per square inch pressure, we tested it to 150 pounds per square inch pressure. Although the vessel had been safely tested to 150 pounds per square inch, it was not rated for that pressure, and operating it above the rated limit voided the warranty. The point is that while the vessel would operate at increased pressure, the potential for catastrophic failure rises significantly. If the operator continually ignores and exceeds the stated design limit, devastating failure will eventually occur. You ever noticed that bridges along the highways have load limits? Those limits exist because either the bridge was initially designed to support that weight, or because of its deteriorating condition, it can now only safely support that weight. Does this mean that if the load is 5 tons, the bridge would instantly collapse if a 6-ton truck ventured onto it? Probably not. But it does mean that if the load is continually exceeded, one day catastrophic failure will occur. Do you know why the Georgia Department of Transportation has weigh stations on the interstate and sets up portable scales around the county to weigh big trucks? It's because asphalt has a load limit. Now, if one overweight truck travels down an asphalt road one time, it probably won't result in a pothole. But if overweight trucks continually exceed the limit, potholes, which can damage a car and potentially lead to tragedy, will be the result. Now, I'm sure you're wondering where in the world I'm going with this devotion and how I will ever make a spiritual application. Well, my point is this. Just like pressure vessels, bridges, roads, and 1,000 other things I haven't mentioned, you and I, as human beings, have design load limits. No, they're not the same for everybody, but we all have them. There is only so much that the Master designed us to carry, and if we continually operate beyond our design parameters, catastrophic failure will occur. The ironic truth is that the person who continually exceeds their design or load limits may not be the one injured by their actions. For example, an overloaded truck may exceed the load limit of a bridge 1,000 times and never cause the bridge to collapse. However, the actions may weaken the bridge to the point where an innocent family pulls onto it, causing the metal-fatigued bridge to collapse. Perhaps the operator who continually exceeds the rating of the filter vessel is asleep at home when the stressed weld turns loose, scalding another operator with hot oil. Or perhaps a traveler hits a pothole caused by others who ignored the load limit on the road, causing him to lose control of his car and crash. Or perhaps it's your spouse who walks out because you have exceeded the load limit of the marriage. Or your child who views you with disdain because you have exceeded the limit of the parental role. Or your health that is ruined because you exceeded alcohol and drug limits. And on I could go. Many times the Bible records that Jesus got alone. He realized the importance of rest and laying aside all the stresses associated with his ministry. He modeled to us the importance of coming apart before he came apart. So let me encourage you, if just for a few days, make time to unplug from your hectic, over-the-top, never-ending schedule, appointments, demands, and pressures. Get out from under the loads you are carrying and focus on what is really important. Take time to get back within your design limits. Slow down. Spend time with those you love. Sit on the floor and play with the kids. Take your spouse on a date. Take a nap. Listen to your teenager. Go on a long walk. Forgive somebody. Go to church as a family. Count your blessings. Be thankful. And quit operating above your design limits. If you don't, catastrophic failure is looming, and it just may injure someone other than you. I feel in my spirit very strongly that I am speaking directly into the life of somebody who is listening to this devotion today. You're above your load limits. You're doing more than you were designed to do. And you better find somewhere to pull over and unload that load that you're trying to pull that you were never designed to pull. Take time to take time. Come apart before you come apart. God don't mean for you to operate like you're operating. And Lord, I come to you in prayer, asking God for that person who is hearing this today who's just way above their design parameters and load limits. God, make the way for them to pull aside as you did, get alone, or get with folks who love them, and rest and unplug for a little while, Lord. And I ask this in your name. Amen.